Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide from Metroid Dread. This time I'm going to show you how to take down the game's second big story boss, Kraid. It's a blast from the past with Kraid. The whole purpose of this fight is to just feed him missiles or charge shots, whichever you like. In the first phase, he can't do much to you melee-wise, but he will start spitting out some globules, and occasionally one of these will be a fireball that you just got to run from. While that's happening, you kind of can't get a missile in his mouth, so I recommend just taking care of those as best you can. You will need to move out of the way of the fireball. It is a little difficult to manage when you're trying to blow everything up, but those little orbs do drop missiles and health, so keep that in mind. He'll also start throwing bones at you, and those can be kind of difficult to avoid after a while because you're trying to get some shots into his mouth, and then he throws them with two hands. One of them arcs high, one of them arcs low, but just pay attention to him, position yourself well, and you'll be okay. You shouldn't take too much damage in this phase, and luckily in the next phase there is one of those melee counter opportunities, similarly to Corpius, where you get to deal a ton of damage to him and kind of end the fight a little bit quickly. Alright, so that is phase 1. Now let's move on to phase 2. In this phase, we are going to shoot his little belly button there. It's going to do a little bit of damage. Occasionally these spikes will come out, and then we latch onto here, and then we just shoot missiles at him. And then you want to wait for the shine to come, but you do not want to jump off the wall. I made a mistake there, but you're going to see how it's supposed to look here. So we're going to jump up, shoot some missiles, wait for the parry mark there, boom, and then you just want to start laying into him. These active cutscenes always kind of throw me, but you want to keep shooting missiles into his mouth. That's the only way to deal damage. Your regular shots will not deal damage. Alright, so once you do that, luckily you just move back up here, so you don't have to do the whole floor sequence again. But now he's going to start throwing bones at you, and those can be a little bit difficult to avoid. Alright, so as he takes more damage, he'll start lobbing these little orbs at you. These can be kind of tough to deal with, because they don't exactly die in one hit, and you don't really want to waste missiles. We're going to get another staircase here. We're going to do the same thing as before. Shoot some missiles, wait for the counter, and we fail it. It's okay. After a while, though, you will notice that all of these spikes are going to come out at once. We're going to have to deal with this in a little bit. So let's try to counter him one more time. Perfect. There we go. And like I said, just keep shooting missiles. This way you actually deal damage during this free bonus phase here. Okay, and then once it's over, we're going to flip back onto the wall. And at this point, I decided to just ignore trying to get missiles into his mouth, and I was just trying to focus on the bones. I do end up failing because the arc of this one right here was a little too high for me, but it's all good. So we're going to shoot his belly button, then he's going to cover it, and we're going to duck all of these spikes, but the rattle against the wall is going to cause this latch point to appear. We're going to deal a little bit more damage, and then the boss goes down. And that's Kraid. Your reward for this boss fight is in a couple rooms, so don't worry that you don't get it right away, but it is basically a mandatory upgrade that you get in a couple seconds. But that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides from Metroid Dread, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The link for that is in the video description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.